Hey everyone, welcome to Heavily Harvest Homestead. My name is Ken, and today I'm going to be doing a bee inspection and moving a hive. So let's roll. Alright, so what I'm going to be doing today is I got to move my Langstroth hive over to my new platform because it's getting a little crooked. As along with that, show you how I do it. So first thing is I got to get my chicken tractor moved because it's right behind the Langstroth hive, and the bees are allowed to get a little bit angry as I move them. So let me get that thing moved and then I'll get back with you in just a second. Okay, this is the horizontal hive the Langstroth hive I'm going to be moving. I'm going to move it over to this platform right here that I built, and I'm going to do an inspection while I'm moving it. So I'm going to set you up over here. Make sure you can see what I'm doing. I don't want to get too close on this one because these bees sometimes get a little bit aggressive. All right, so first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this top off. I gotta get the honeysucker removed off, brick off, and then the tool out. Love this tool. I got this off of Amazon. It's got a, it's really hefty. I like hefty bee tools. Try and go slow. You don't want to move too quickly with bees because they don't like quick movements. All right, so we'll set that aside too. That's my screen top cover. It doesn't look like they've done a whole lot in here, which is not surprising because I was a little bit concerned about it because I put all of these are all the plastic frames, and I've had some mixed reviews on using plastic frames. We'll see what's going on in here. We'll look and see what's happening down inside of here. A whole lot of bee activity. I wonder what's going on in this hive. This is not good. Thought sure I'd have more activity than this. One of the welding instructors made this for me last year. It's a hang the frames on. So just put this on the edge of the hive, and now you can pop the frames out without having to disrupt too many bees. Got some nectar up here, not a whole lot else going on. I think I might take that honeysucker off. Pollen and nectar in that one. That one as well. Still got some crepe myrtle seeds left behind when I put this in there. Get those plucked out of here. Not a whole lot of bees in this top box though. I'm a little bit concerned. What's going on here? More in the center section here. Check and make sure I don't have the queen on one of these. Take this out. Got seed off of there. they haven't hardly done anything down in this bottom, this next box. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that honey super off that I've been on there. And if you recall, this is the one that was in the bottom of the hive when they swarmed, and it don't look like they've done a whole lot to it since. I moved it up to this middle side here. But they're still all down in the bottom during the thing, so it's maybe a little bit easier transition than I thought it would be. Have a whole lot of resources up here either. I mean, them first couple of them, you had some honey in them, or nectar rather, but they haven't capped anything. So with the hive swarming, I caught a portion of them, but I didn't get all of them. So they might not have enough bees in here to make a good honey. Well, this frame's heavy. It's full of nectar, and I got some capped honey up in this corner right here. This last one here. Now, from what I'm seeing so far, I'm not going to put that top box back on here because they're just not doing very much up here, so I can't really expect them to move up to the top one yet. I thought this would be full with honey and stuff by now, but they just are not doing what as much as I thought they were doing. Put these frames back exactly like they were. The bees are oriented the same way. Now, it's not that big of a deal as far as, with nothing in it, but you need to make sure if they have brood in here, that you put this back together the same way it came out. Keeping the bees calm, this is the key to this. So you notice I don't have a whole lot of bees flying around. I'm trying to keep them as calm as possible by moving as slow as possible and not trying to vibrate the hive too awful much while I'm doing this. Go ahead and get that moved out of the way. Pop this box off of here. All right, you can see there's a whole bunch of bees on the top here. Let me get you angled down here so you can see this. Whole bunch of bees on the top here, so I got to smoke these guys down. Hopefully, I've got to reignite my smoker. It done went out on me. Down. Give them a little smoke. They'll move down into the hive. Clear them off. Just like that. I'm gonna do the same thing. Gotta get my frame tool here. Stick it right here on the side. It's got a lot more action going on down here, which it should. It better have a lot going on. Since there are hardly any bees up in the top, I'm glad to see there's at least some down here in the bottom. Thing propolized in here really good. Plus it's really heavy because of all the capped honey they got on this one. It's got a lot of resources in this bottom here, which it did when I put it in here. So anyway, see if the queen was on this one. I don't see her. Not a whole lot of bees on that frame in the first place. Like they're mostly focused into the center. Crepe myrtle seeds there. Knock that off. Got some honey they're capped here. Get this thing propolized down here good. Pollen in there. I don't see, looking for the queen, I don't see her in here. Not that one. There's my queen. Right here. You guys can see her. She disappeared on me. Oh, there she is right there. Crawling to the edge. So I do have a queen in here. I'm not seeing any. I got some, it's like there's some eggs, which is good. Got some capped brood here. So that's a relief that there's a queen in here and she's actually doing her job. It's one of my big concerns. So that's as far as I'm going to go into this hive. I don't want to go digging too much more. I know it's on the other side just because I saw it when I put it up here. So I'm going to go ahead and close this, put these back where they were. I don't want to disrupt this any more than I have to. In case you're wondering, this is an 8-frame hive. My next hive I'm going to be putting together, which I should be getting my bees pretty soon, is going to be a 10-frame. And it's by choice. I mean, you know, some people like the 8-frame, some people like the 10 frames. There's no really right or wrong way to do it. told you my preferred method is to do the horizontal hive. Just because it's less obtrusive on the bees, but they seem to be not very very buggy today, so I'm gonna get them moved over to this platform. Make sure I get this oriented correctly. Okay. This one up here. I'm just going to set this guy to the side because I ain't putting it back on. I'm going to put it back in the shop. I'm going to put my screened inner cover back on. Swivel you around this way so you can see what I've got going on over here. Screened inner cover and the top cover. I'll brick back on it so the hive don't blow away. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Lost my balance there. So this top don't blow off. For some reason this top has a propensity to blow off every time we get a heavy wind, so and now I can get rid of that old frame. So this is going to be good to have this right here, and my new Langstroth will fit right here. I'll have a little bit of gap between them, which I don't know if that's really that important. I see other beekeepers putting them right beside each other, but I like to leave a little bit of a gap between them. All right, so let's take you over to the other hive. All right, so this is what the horizontal hive looks like inside. I gotta get my smoker charged back up here again. Put some material in. Charged up there. I don't usually have to use it on this hive, but I like to have it handy. Pop these covers off here. Now my bees are only right here in the center in this hive because I haven't given them room to move. That's why I'm opening this up today, to see how they're doing and make sure they are having adequate room to move around. But anytime you take the cover off, you always got to look for the queen. Make sure you're not displacing the queen. Pull one more cover off here. So there's my follower board right there. So this is what keeps them from going any farther, and I'm probably going to end up pulling this out and letting them move a little bit. Probably going to be doing some checkerboarding on the frames as well. So that means all my bees are going this direction right now. So let me pop this cover off and I'll get to doing some inspections here. See how they're going. It looks pretty happy in here. Nobody's acting like they're aggravated, so that's good. Key to beekeeping is moving slow. You don't want to do any aggressive movements that would rile the bees up. Try not to bang the hive around too much. Alright, so put that in here. I'm going to pop this frame up. Yeah, got some good activity on this one. Got some good pollen in this one. Not a whole lot going on that side. Queen's not in here. So one thing I have not done yet is adapted that the frame holder to this hive, so I just have to take and set this to the side over here. Try not to mush no bees in the process. Just kind of lean it against the hive here while I do the rest of the inspection. A lot of capped brood in here. It's good. Not seeing any eggs though. See some capped brood though. Looking for the queen. I see my queen here. She's not out here on this side. Check on this side right quick. Nope, not on that side either. So take this and set this one to the side. Moving on. There's some eggs laid in that one, so that's good. That means I do have an actual queen in here somewhere. Just going to try and find her. If I can at least put eyes on her. this frame. Alright, set that back down in there. Oops. See, I dropped that frame in there and everybody's getting all agitated. Yeah, it's got some good brood on it. No queen on that one either. Let's see, set this one to the side here. Some nectar up in this frame here. Not seeing her in here yet. Don't mean she ain't in here. Just ain't seen her yet. Nope, not on that frame either. I've just seen her pop out on this one. At a corner of my eye. Nope. But she's in here because I don't see any swarm cells or any queen cells on any of these frames, so. And I'm seeing eggs being laid, so that tells me that she's in here. Down here to this backside, and ain't seen a whole lot of action going. No, a whole lot in any of these. Let's check this last one here. These last two. I think I'm gonna end up checkerboarding this a little bit and opening up a little bit more room for them. Not that they really need it right now, but it's not going to hurt anything to give them a little more room to run. See, they haven't even drawn this whole entire frame out yet, so maybe I won't do checkerboard. Maybe I'll just leave this like it is. Just let them continue to do what they're doing. They aren't drawing out in these last backside yet, so they got plenty of room to move. Nothing overly super interesting on that particular inspection, but I am grateful that I'm seeing what I'm seeing in here, because that tells me that I do have a queen in here, and I do have they're getting stronger. I mean, this is one of the swarms I caught, so I wasn't expecting a whole lot from these guys this year, but I just want to make sure they all are doing what they're supposed to be doing. Go. All right. Let me get these covers put back on here. Hurting any bees. Slide it in place. Same thing with this one over here. Slide it in place. Now these are the ventilated ones. So I got some solid ones and I got some ventilated ones. Which really depends on what I'm working at as to which one I use. I like to try and keep the ventilated ones near where they're possibly going to be putting honey and brood, so I can keep it, keep it where they're mostly working, because you need to keep the water content down when they're doing honey, and it helps the hive ventilate. I need some smoke here. Moved out of the way there, so I don't end up smushing them. Plastic covers on here. go, got them all sealed up there. And I haven't made any bee escapes in here yet, so I'm going to leave this open so they can all orient where they're supposed to be going. Because right now they're all stuck up here in the top, and if I close this, I'll lose all my bees that are on the top here. So I'm just going to leave this open, let them orient themselves back to the hive, and then once this, I'll come back out here tonight and close it up because it's pretty warm right now and the wind's not blowing, so I don't have to worry about the hive top knocking down. And I may just go over there and drill some holes in this so the bees can get out, make a little bee escape. Alright, so I'll be back with you in just a minute. Thanks for joining me today. I know it wasn't very eventful, but just want to show you my inside of my hives and how I do an inspection. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe and ring the notification bell so you can see when we put new videos up. But until next time, remember, God is good all the time, and all the time, God is good. God bless y'all. Love you.